Left side, Scott. And he drives in. It's deflected. There's Baker. Pass to Marbury. To take the lead. And the layup is up and in. Marbury's got 11 points in the quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And you got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals. To their credit, staying active and making things happen.
Jackson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last break, I got a chance to hear what the Supersonics head coach said to his team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. The Lakers with the ball. Following the miss by Shawn Kemp. Van Horn, the pass to Marbury. Jackson has the open look. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside. And it's Kemp slamming it down.
Shawn Kemp, big-time leader on this team, and this team really leans on him in the clutch.
Here's Marbury, defended by Scott. A second chance effort. Baker with the bucket. Baker's got 26 points.
The type of player who wants big shots. Vin Baker. I want that guy on my side.
Pass to Kemp. Chalk up 2 there. And the Sonics lead by 1.
Maintaining composure down the stretch. Kemp comes through with a critical basket.
There's Baker. He's covered by Kemp. It's in!
With everything on the line, cash money right there.
Well, if he's feeling the pressure, he's not showing it.
Seattle has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Kemp. It drops.
Kemp keeps putting up the points. Tonight, it's been all about the Rain Man.
Timeout, Lakers. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Jackson passes to Marbury. Beyond the arc. Seattle grabs the miss. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Kemp. Pass to D-Box over Van Horn. Here's Scott. Nails the triple.
This one's close to being over.
I think if they get a couple stops, this game is toast.
And the Lakers call time here. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And what's their best move at this point?
Score quick, foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
A little bit of luck has to be on their side if they ought to come back. It won't be easy.
It's taken away by Payton. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
They want to extend this game. That's why they did what they did there.
Yeah, so they had to foul there. Need a little luck now.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Clutch free throws, and that should put this game away.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 6. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Look, the game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Can't make one mistake here. Have to act fast.
Here's Jackson over Payton. The offensive rebound. Here's Marbury. Knocks down the trifecta.
He has been in some kind of groove here lately, really cooking on the offensive end.
Yep, this is exactly what we saw from him in their last game. Lots of confidence.
Timeout, Sonics. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Well, I think the foul was his only option to stop the clock. However, this is not a guy that you want at the line.
Yeah, he did what he had to do. You can't just hope the ball gets past the weaker shooter.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game. So we see the Sonics get the win here. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. Here is Elliott. Stoudemire, no good. Here's Garnett. Sweet little floater. Garnett's got 6 in the quarter.
What effort from KG. Leading by example and doing what it takes to get his team points.
Billups kicks to Davis. Pass to Ilgauskas. And it's good for 2. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Clutch points from Z, a fearless competitor.
The Celtics call time. Robinson's checked in for Boston. Butler comes in for Jackson. The Raptors also with a sub. Marshall's checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. During that last break, I heard what Rick Adelman was telling his team. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over, and you need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Now here's Davis. Back to Stoudemire. Takes the three. The offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. Full 24-second shot clock. So it's Toronto now. 4-point game. Bangs home the trifecta.
Man, I like watching Stoudemire stroke it from behind the arc. Has a nice touch on these deep shots.
Butler, a screen on Stoudemire. Driving inside. And Garnett misses. Raptors leading by 7. Marshall gets the bucket.
We know Daniel has a tremendous jumper, but good to see Marshall pound the rock inside.
Pass to Garnett. Over Marshall. KG. That's good. Garnett's got 8 points in the quarter.
He has been in some kind of groove here lately, really cooking on the offensive end.
Yep, this is exactly what we saw from him in their last game. Lots of confidence.
Ilgauskas controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 15 rebounds. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
Just a glimpse into the potential of Garnett. What a player.
Now Billups. Pass to Stoudemire. Over in the corner, Marshall. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Got the look he wanted. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Stoudemire, the pass to Marshall. Back to Stoudemire. Here's Ilgauskas. He's covered by McDyess. And Ilgauskas kicks to Davis. Clock at 6. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Stoudemire. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I think they've simply run out of time. Not enough time left for them to get all the way back.
Yeah, hard pressed to come back at this point.
Offensive rebound. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Boston again missing. And so it's Toronto winning this one. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For our reporter, and a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bulls.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
Chambers is checked in for Adams. He makes the second free throw, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that ties the game up.
There's nothing better than seeing guys hit their free throws in the clutch. And those were huge.
Now, here's Grant. T right on him. Pass to Chambers. Reeves against Chambers. Here's Reeves to take the lead. It's hauled in by Pippen. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Yes!
Now that is how you come through when it matters most.
He has ice in his veins. Biggest shot of the game, and he converts it.
Timeout, Wizards. What do you think we're going to see here?
Look, they've got more than enough time to get a basket here.
And they've got to be aggressive. The defense doesn't want a foul.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
I was able to listen in on what Rudy Tomjanovich went over with his team. Now with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. 24 seconds left in the game. Here's Chaney. Guarded by Pippen. To the paint. Here's Reeves. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
Well, I don't think they can afford to commit a foul here.
No, over the limit. Smart defense is what they need.
The Bulls call timeout. Pippen outside. Crafty move. And then Pippen slams it in.
Can you guys believe it? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Clark, that was special.
Not sure the next time we'll see one like that.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Here's Marbury. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
What composure from the rookie. Marbury with supreme focus.
Here's Scott. Can't nail the jumper.
He'd like that one back. That's normally a shot he makes.
Baker passes to Marbury. Rebounds the rebound. Outside, Pierce. Yes!
Not many moments are too big for Pierce. Just no nerves whatsoever.
Well, Coach, no reason to hurry here.
With the lead, they want to milk the clock a bit and shorten this game.
Here's Marbury. Rebounds the rebound. Timeout, Sonics. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
This is a tricky situation. I mean, they need to get some kind of bucket to stay alive. They got to do it fast, though.
Either a three-pointer or score quickly and take the foul.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. We got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Simply as calm as you can be in that situation.
He's got that mentality. Doesn't shy away from big moments.
Yep, good foul to stop the clock.
A couple of misses here, and they could be back in it.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
And I like the passion Marbury plays with. It's why he's such an intriguing prospect.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were crucial free throws, raising their lead to 3 points. And now all they have to do is defend the long ball.
Gets the 3 to fall.
And now they're right back in it. High drama with the final stretch right in front of us.
It's amazing to think of what they've done here. Being behind for so long, now they have a legitimate chance to win this thing.
And Los Angeles calling timeout. Stolen by Scott. That will count. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Peyton against Jackson to take the lead, and it's laid in by Peyton. Peyton's got the first points here in the overtime period for the Sonics. Pass to Van Horn. There's Baker. There's the screen. Driving in, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Check out Baker going on the drive. The big man puts a lot of force behind his movement.
Scott the pass to Kemp. The kick out to Scott. Misses the through. LA's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. It's stolen by Divac. Peyton outside with the drive. 2 points. That one goes. Peyton's got 4 points this quarter.
Gary Payton very comfortable from this range.
Pass to Baker. Jackson with the bounce pass. They grab their own miss, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Jackson's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Can't allow them to burn you on the offensive glass there. That's simply on the defense in my mind.
Well, like coaches always say, remember to box out. When you don't, this is what happens.
Here's Van Horn, and there's another turnover by the Lakers. The Supersonics have gone 2 of 4 on their shots here in overtime. Here's Kemp, and Kemp with the slam!
A vicious dunker. Kemp is truly awesome whenever he takes flight. Special to see him do his thing in the air.
To Marbury. Back to Baker. Here's Roberts, defended by Divac. 4 on the shot clock. Scooped up. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what a time to have that throwdown.
Clark's second chance point, so big in close games.
Always a factor.
And that will fire this team up.
Boy, that's a big-time shot from Peyton, too. Willing to step up when he knows his team needs him to.
Timeout Lakers. There's Baker. Pass to Marbury. There's Baker. And it's sent back by Kemp.
Long arms and quick reflexes from Kemp allow him to get all over that shot there.
Three minutes gone now here in overtime. Jackson bounces high off the rim and drops. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 assists. The Supersonics have gone a little over 50% from the field in overtime. They're 4 of 6. Here's Kemp. And Kemp with the slam.
Shawn Kemp, big-time leader on this team. And this team really leans on him in the clutch.
Here's Marbury. Rebounded by Kemp. Kemp's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Pass to Scott. Looking at the clock, just over 3.5 minutes into OT. There's Baker. Marbury passes to Roberts. Rebound by the Sonics. To the middle. Scott finds Payton. Payton. It falls!
Whenever this team needs a big bucket, the glove answers the call.
Los Angeles has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Here's Marbury, defended by Scott. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
When you need a bucket, find Marbury. He's got the mentality.
Scott the pass to Kemp. Shoots from 8. The kick out to Scott. Back to Kemp. 6 to shoot. Money!
Well, you know, I hesitate to never say never, but I don't think there's really enough time for a comeback to happen.
It's a sizable lead, and it may get even bigger.
Timeout called the Lakers. 6 seconds left in overtime. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Boy, an uphill battle for him. Everything has to go perfectly.
Yeah, get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
Jackson from long range. A shot, no good. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our 2K team. Out to Nash. The Nuggets moving the ball around to take the lead. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Denver making a switch here. Here is Knight. Outside, Kobe. Miller surveying the floor. Six on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Manning. Offensive rebound. And the shot is good. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Just a touch more aggression on the defensive glass, and that could have been prevented.
Yeah, they've got to get physical if they want to prevent those second-chance looks.
Here's Abdul Rauf. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
High-effort play by Abdul Rauf. working hard to find that big bucket for his team.
Knight passes to Kobe. Denver grabs the miss.
Normally, he knocks that down. The defense got a gift.
Pass to Ogden. Here's Coleman. Now here is Hill. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Clippers shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Now Knight. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Manning. Boom, he jams it straight down.
This team believes in Danny Manning because they know he'll come through with the big shots.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Clippers?
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a good play.
And so he'll bring it up for Denver. Trailing by 5. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And when you need a huge bucket like that, you know he's your man.
Now here's Bryant. Not a lot of room. Left side, Miller. Outside, Knight. Shot from 12. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Knight's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice footwork to get into position to score from close range.
Here's Abdul Rauf. And that one is hammered home.
Nice take right there from Abdul Rauf. Excellent at finding lanes to the rim.
Bryant, high post. Over Ogden. He's off from 17 feet.
He's a solid mid-range shooter, but just wasn't able to knock that one down.
Perhaps he was a little too open that time.
Won't see that from him very often.
Knight passes to Miller. Left side, Bryant. Miller dishes to Bryant. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
One after the other, Kobe taking care of business.
The free throw drops for Kobe.
Kobe is already creating a buzz around the league. He's got natural talent, and his work ethic is impressive.
Timeout called, Nuggets. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Can't afford to waste time. If they can get a score quick enough, they can get back on defense and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Abdul Rauf. It's deflected.
Putting that 7-foot wingspan to work. Manning's long arms get him to the block.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Timeout called, Nuggets. Outside Hill. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
He's so difficult to slow down when he gets that fire in his eyes.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, that's a good play. I mean, fouling there in hopes of staying alive in this one, that's the right play.
They need every second they can get at this point. Do whatever they can to come back.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Boy, they need to respond fast.
Preferably a 3 if there's a clean look.
.23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Mutombo passes to Abdul Rauf. Here's Coleman. The 3 from Hill. And no good.
Not officially a block, but it's one in my book.
He really affected the shot. Was in great position. Textbook defense.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And so Los Angeles takes the win. And that about wraps it up, folks. I hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For our reporter David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching. Pass to Isley. Now, here is O'Neal, guarded by Weber. Here's Smits. Alexander grabs the board. Alexander's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Weber against O'Neal. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Alexander.
Both offenses, I tell you, are cooking with gas right now.
We've got a shootout on our hands. Look out.
The Suns call time. And Phoenix making a change here. Marley's checked in. The Warriors making a switch here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, over the last break, I listened to Phoenix's coach talk to the team. Now it's a close one, so coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here is O'Neal. That one good for 2. O'Neal's got 9 points here in the second half.
And man, is O'Neal on a roll in this one. It'd be wise to keep him going.
Pass to Weber. Here's Sprewell all alone. The rebound by Isaac.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Barkley with it. Double team on Barkley. And the wing Marley, guarded by Weber, really left alone that time. And it's a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Played in lots of big moments. Marley stays steady.
Pass to Weber. A floater. Rebound by the Suns. O'Neal's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Barkley. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Boy, the defense just smothered that one.
Draped all over him. Outstanding effort to contest without fouling. Monster slam by Weber. Uh-oh, you could feel that from here.
Here's Isley. The Warriors making the shot. Ball stolen. 1:22 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Alexander passes to Brandon. Weber inside. Down it goes!
Take that rack down!
What a slam!
Big-time delivery from Chris Weber. He knows his team wants him and needs him to knock these shots down.
Now, here is Barkley. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Pass to Weber. Here's Sprewell to take the lead. Weber got it.
Weber able to get the board and the extra 2 with outstanding hustle.
The Suns call time. There's 39 seconds left in the game.
Calm, collected, and composed. Nicely done.
Yes, he coolly got that one to drop under pressure.
Timeout, Warriors. Guys, what are their best options now?
You know, with the time remaining, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot right here.
Yeah, and I think in a possible 2-for-1 situation, this next play they run will be interesting to see what they go with. No room for error.
Timeout, Warriors. Pass to Brandon. Down low. Weber, count it!
And this is what makes Weber special, his ability to take over on offense.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. The Suns call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
I think this is where your coaching is really important, so important. They need a good play drawn up.
A chance to take the lead, drawing up a play to make it happen.
Marley passes to Isley. Here's DeHare. No good with the triple. And that's an intentional foul.
Hey, that's the right move. You can't allow them to milk the clock here.
Yeah, all they can do is send them to the line and hope for some misses.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Here's Isley. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Ever since halftime, they have been parked out at the arc, dropping bomb after bomb.
And who can blame them? When you're hitting like this, you got to just keep it going.
Timeout, Warriors. Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter. Up top, Weber. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here's Brandon. Pass to Sprewell. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Suns shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Boy, the physicality of Marley, huge. He's a sharp shooting forward who provides this team with a lot of muscle and grit.
And the first one at the line is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
He couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
Here's Sprewell. Pass to Owens. O'Neal comes with the double team. And the basket by Owens.
The defense has to be better. Can't allow Owens this type of positioning.
Dan Marley on the wing. Here's Isley. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Working his magic on the blocks. O'Neal with a nice move.
Sprewell, the pass to Weber. Here's Brandon over Isley. And that one's good, Brandon. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Pass to Marley. Here's DeHare. Here's Barkley. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's out there just forcing it. Terrible mindset to have with the way he shot so far.
They get it back. Alexander passes to Weber. And Weber throws it down.
Boy, the size Weber has a real asset in the post, and he knows how to use it for these dunks.
Pass to Marley. Screen by Barkley. The three. Marley no good. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Weber, and he dunks it down.
The balance Weber possesses. Great work absorbing the contact and still finishing.
The Suns call time. On the wing, Marley. Over Owens. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Here's Isley. Five on the clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Barkley, no good. Warriors leading by 5. It's up a 3. And it's Sprewell missing. O'Neal passes to DeHare. To the paint. Here's Barkley. And he uses the glass on the layup.
He has a particular set of skills, and they're very fun to watch.
Warriors have gone 4 for 7 on their shot attempts in the extra period up to this point. Master Alexander. Here's Sprewell. Weber outside. Offline with his 3. O'Neal outside. Barkley down low. Guarded by Weber. Barkley, no luck. Golden State's gone 0 of 3 from long range so far in this overtime period. Back to Weber. And Weber throws it down.
Perfect pass there. Understanding how to set up his teammate.
Phoenix trails by 5. Here's Isley. Inside. Stolen by Weber. Alexander in the post. O'Neal's there. And he commits the intentional foul. Brandon the pass to Alexander. Here's Brandon. O'Neal comes with the double team. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Sprewell, that's good.
This one's close to being over.
I think if they get a couple stops, this game is toast.
I just can't see how they've got enough time to come back in this one right now.
Hopefully they learn from their mistakes and play better next game.
Pass to Owens. Now, here is Weber. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
This is how confident Weber is. Outstanding job wasting no time firing off the catch.
And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. Blaylock. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Raja. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Williams passes to Buford. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
You know, that's what we call a good foul. Make them earn it at the line.
It might not be pretty, but that's the right play in that situation. He saved the layup with that foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. Minnesota making a switch here. Pierce is checked in. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them the lead.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Pass to Raja. Shoots over Buford. And the basket by Raja. Raja's got 4 points this quarter. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Anderson against Buford. Over Anderson. Buford shot's good. Buford's got 9 points here in the second half.
With the game in the balance, he is ramping up his intensity. You can feel it.
And that's exactly what Coach needs from him. A big offensive effort down the stretch.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open at crunch time?
Minnesota with the ball after Vancouver got the three-pointer. Ryder, good.
This is what a floor general looks like. The vision and the pinpoint pass.
1:04 left in the fourth. Pass to Raja. Shoots over Buford. Raja can't hit.
He'd like that one back, but that's normally a shot he makes.
Williams with the ball. And now by Anderson.
Humongous make right there. Stepping up for his team in a big way.
That takes confidence in your game.
Here's Raja. It counts. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Coaches love when your two makes a nice pass. Anderson with a smart delivery.
Here's Buford. Money!
Huge shot in the arm for his team. He'll feed off that energy.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Not over yet, but they're going to have to work really fast here.
The clock isn't their friend right now. Quick score, then got to get a turnover.
But Grizzlies called timeout. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Look, they've got more than enough time to get a basket here.
And they've got to be aggressive. The defense doesn't want a foul.
.27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Raja. Clock at 6. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there. Timeout called, Timberwolves. Here's Buford. Nice move. Money!
Hitting the afterburners to get the easy slam.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
For what Muggsy lacks in size, he makes up for in determination.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Chapman. He is just playing at a very high level now.
Making plays for himself and others. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, his next assist will give him a double-double.
Now here's Johnson. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here is Shaw. He's covered by Richmond. Pass to Shaq. A jump hook. Hornets with the rebound.
And he knows he's got to convert in these situations. No excuse given the limited defense on him.
That might as well be a layup if you give him that much space.
You have to do a better job of taking away space from him, especially when he's lining up at a three.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Walters. And Johnson now top of the key. Pass to Hawkins. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Hawkins has got 4 this quarter.
And man, can Hawkins really fill it up. Just on an absolute tear right now.
Steps back. Here's Walters. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
In close games, you got to take the hard foul. You cannot allow dunks in close ball games.
Yeah, because you always say these easy points will kill you. Absolutely destroy you, huh?
You got to shut them down.
Oh.
And that begins with better pressure on the ball. They need some better effort defensively.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Mitch Richmond picking up that last basket. Count that one. 27 points for him.
Big points for sure. Stepping up.
Hornets leading by 4. Chapman the pass to Johnson. Here's Chapman. Richmond right side. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. And the Hornets lead by 6.
There's some mass and density to Richmond, not the guy you want backing you down inside.
Walters, he's covered by Hawkins. Walters, there's the killer two-handed slam.
No room for error there because he's threw it down with both hands.
Pretty smart, yeah, with the score this close, you can't afford any mistakes.
Boy, a missed slam would have been deflating. Nice to see him finish it off.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the 3 by Charlotte. Here's O'Neal. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
They need a bucket, and they go right to the guy. Shaq is always ready to step up and deliver.
Chapman the pass to Mourning. Shoots over O'Neal. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. 34 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
Not a strong finish there, resulting in a rare miss from him.
And now we've got the intentional foul. The first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Trying to shut the door here. That could do it.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're down by 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Right wing. Here's Walters. Another miss by Orlando. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm...